The Garbage Pail Kids, indeed. If you have not seen this, this is a deck I've featured on the news many times, many times. So I did not order it. I'm gonna have to admit that now. This is a loaner. Christina ordered it. I did not. So let's go through it really quick. Comes in a nice hardbound box, two-piece hardbound box with raised lettering, very sure shiny, reflective kind of thing. Unfortunately, the cards are not like that. So let's go through first off the book really quick. It is in color and it is green and it looks pretty cool. I like it. So if you're a big fan of the Garbage Pail Kids, obviously you absolutely need to get this. I think it was 20-something bucks. Again, I did not get it. This is a loaner, but you do have all the cards. You can pause if you want and read some of the text so you get some of the ideas about how the book looks. All right, let's go through the deck. So the deck is, it's okay. Here's the back of the cards. So there you go, looking for the back of the cards. The deck, a couple of problems I have with the deck. Number one, let's go through the card quantity. So we'll get this and we'll take a peek at it. That comes way up here. I mean, that comes far up here, which is not good. The second thing is it's kind of warping a little bit, and she's only had this for like a day. So it's warping a little bit on the warp. I know you can shuffle it and what have you and fix the warp, but I mean, at least give it more than one day to warp. Other problem I have is it doesn't spread. Like you try to spread it, it's difficult to spread. You'll see the cards stick together. So they're very kind of, they're very friction, have a lot of friction in them. Normally when I see cards like that, they have a lot of friction, they wear down faster because, you know, you're shuffling it and what have you, and it's sort of difficult to separate some of the cards and what have you. Anyway, let's take a look at the actual cards here and see if you like it after all. We have the Fool. I like the Fool. It's sort of interesting, sort of just leaping off. Now, do know nothing about Garbage Pail Kids. So if you see your favorite in here and you know them and you're angry that I'm not saying them, well, that's tough luck. So yeah, they also don't like the border. The border's a bit much. But this really would have looked good without a border, I have to admit. I'm sure when I see a border, I have to ask myself, what does it bring to the table? In other words, what are you offering, right? You put a border on it, that's cool. What are you offering? Like in this one, the border is very minimal. The border kind of sets the tone for the cards and what have you. A very spreadable card over here with this other deck. But this one, I don't think, I mean, maybe the border just adds a ton of information or something that I'm not seeing. I don't know. You let me know if you just love the border, or would you like to have these be borderless? Anyway, we have the Empress over here with a very big hair, sort of holding up everything. We have the Garbage Pail Explosion over here with the Emperor. And you saw that with the box cover is the Emperor. So then you have the Hierophant with the glasses and all that good stuff. Looks cool. You have the Lovers with the exploding head into a big heart. I like that. The Chariot over here with, cool looking stuff going on there. We have the muscle-bound Strength, which is strength indeed. Without the lion, it's just sort of pure strength and vitality with the Leo aspect there. You have the Hermit, sort of a tree feeling with the spiders and what have you. Which I did on my on my Tasty Tarot deck. I actually had a Hermit with a spider webs. Interesting. So yeah. Anyway, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have Justice. Pretty cool there. Justice sort of puking out with the birds. Everybody loves puke. Hanged Man. Everybody loves a good hanged man. Well, that sounds bad, but you know what I mean. Well, a little tongue action there. Little tongue, that is going to be a popular person right there. All right, and then the Death card. Yeah, the Death card is sort of just hanging out there. We have the Temperance. You got the Devil. Tower. Not sure what's going on here. Kind of a caged tree. I'm not sure. Again, I know nothing about the Garbage Patch Kids. So if you're an expert of the Garbage Pail Kids, then you're going to be recognizing most of these characters. The moon, I like the dual aspect of the moon, almost like a little bit of a Gemini stuffed into the moon, with a little bit of an angry individual there. You have the sun with all the beautiful sun rays, I like it. Judgment with no E. Yeah, some of y'all get pretty upset with no E. We have the world. Okay, cool. Ace of Wands. Now, do we have illustrated minors? We do kind of have illustrated minors. I like it. We do. Oh my God. A Minerva Seagull deck with illustrated minors. I want you to log this right now into your journal. This is a moment that will go down in history. A Minerva Seagull with fully illustrated minors that actually have the correct theme. This, I mean, we should all be writing complaints to Inside Editions and be saying, look, it's a Minerva Seagull deck. We don't need illustrated minors. We just need 4 wands or 5 wands or what have you. Having the actual meaning of the Rider-Waite-Smith in a Seagull deck just doesn't make any sense. 6 of Wands, we're going through there. Okay. The defensiveness against the UFOs in the 7 of Wands. I'm very defensive. When I see a UFO, I get pretty upset. I'm very defensive. Ooh, I like the 8 of Wands. I like the sort of the travel there with the smoke trails. We have a 9 of Wands here with a wounded warrior, indeed. 10 of Wands, okay. Page, Knight, Queen, and King. All right. Ace of Cups, very pretty. Very pretty. I like that. A lot of wild stuff going on there. Got the 2 of Cups, the 3, 4 of Cups with meanings. With actual meanings, with the Rider-Waite-Smith meanings are intact here. This is really obscure to see. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Obviously sarcasm. Don't hate on me. Maybe in the future that she will have really good illustrated minors. But for today, it's rare, so I'm enjoying it while I can. I like the 7 of Cups. It does have the face. It does have the sort of the ghost or with a sheet over the snake. We have the gems. I mean, this is pretty tight for meanings and what have you. 8 of Cups. Ooh, flying away from it. I kind of like that meaning. 9 of Cups. Very happy and joyous. We have a good, nice 10 there, too. Happy home, happy family. I'm not sure where the kids are, but I'm sure they're buried in there somewhere. Got the Page, the Knight. Ooh, I like the Knight. And the Queen and the King with the isolation, with the alligator feel there. Now we go with swords. Traditional 8 of swords with blood spurting out and fingers being decapitated there. There you go. All right, we got the 2. The 3 is interesting. Sort of hanging on to the swords as they penetrate through. Ooh, the 4 is perfect. Look at the thematic feel of the 4. Nice indeed. The 5 with the Lord of Defeat. No defeatees in the card. 6. That's interesting. Slow snail makes the race. Because I always talk about the 6 of Swords being a slow-moving vehicle, and they seem to have sort of picked that up, and that theme, right, and sort of went with it. I like that a lot. 7 of Swords sort of sneaking out in the snow. It almost feels like a 5 of Coins derivative card or something, right? Got an 8 with the restrictions. A 9. Okay, with a lot of being poked through the face and the hands, I guess. That sounds good. And the 10 with the Michelin Man being injured here. We got a bit of a Page, some Knight, Queen, and a King. All right, let's look at the coins here. the Garbage Pail Kids coins with a character on there, on the actual coin. We have more puke and more vomit, and more puke and more vomit. This is the puke and vomit card deck for sure. If you're a fan of puke and vomit, which I gotta admit, I mean, on my days off, I love puking and vomiting. The 5 of coins with the 6 with the giving of the puke and the coins. Trash, we trust. In trash, we trust. I like it. The 7. Got an 8 with the working, the building, construction. 9, 10. Page, knight, queen, king. All right, I don't know. I'm kind of underwhelmed by it. I think it's good. I know Andrew absolutely loves it. So I think it's good. It has a couple of problems. Just the friction from, I mean, you can see kind of where you're trying to spread it. The friction kind of holds them together. And traditionally, when you have a deck like that, where it's not very spreadable, you end up pushing it or dealing with it more than you should. And in that case, it's difficult to get cards separated. And maybe it'll get better over time, but I'm just saying the wear and tear on the cards is accelerated, in my opinion, when they don't spread well, right? When you have a deck that spreads well, you just tend to go and get your card, you get your card. You don't have to sit there and diddle with it, right? But when you have a deck that has a lot of friction like this one, maybe it'll go away over time, that's fine. But overall, I think it's cute, I like it, very thematic. Obviously, if you're a big fan of the Garbage Pail Kids, this is gonna be your deck. This is gonna be your go-to deck. So, you know, it depends on how much fandom you have in there. I think the book is great with the colors. I appreciate that they actually illustrated the minors with the proper themes and the proper kind of, you know, feel for it. So, very, very cute. And overall, I like it. It just has a couple of negative things that could have been cleaner or better. Anyway, let me know what you think about the Garbage Pail Kids Tarot. And please hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.